Hi everyone, it's Marielle. Happy Wednesday Wisdom or Wisdom Wednesday. Today I'm super excited because what I'm talking about today is I'm talking about the 3 secrets to transform your negative attitude towards sales so you can attract more clients, make more money, and really I want you to become the most elegant sales goddess ever in your business. Because guess what? In order to do well in our business as transformational leaders, most of us are solopreneurs or we are, we have a very small team. So the reality of it is that you're going to have to get good at sales. Okay. So super, super excited. So, getting in the mindset of being the person in your business that actively brings in clients is probably the hardest thing an entrepreneur has to do. And I know that because I've been coaching and training entrepreneurs for a really, really, really long time in the sales department. As a matter of fact, that's how I started coaching. I started coaching people in sales. Story for another day as to how I got into that. So, if thoughts such as, I'm just not a salesy person, pop into your head every now and then, or if you get, what I call the dreaded butterflies every time you're about to have a sales conversation, this is going to be an amazing training for you. Because like I said, we all, even including me, at every single level, every time you're up leveling your business, you're going to come against that resistance every now and then. So you have to be really, really aware of it. Okay. So for anybody that doesn't know me, I'm Marielle. I am the creator of Solidify Your Business and The Selfish Path to Abundance. And my passion is to empower transformational leaders like yourself with tools to make more money and be able to have a deeper impact with your clients as well and enhance their lives as well. So I'm really passionate about this because I really, really, really believe that you in here, all of my transformational badass leaders, you're a big deal. And the reason you're a big deal is because you are helping other people who are going to have, it's that ripple effect. And when I visualize things, that's how I see it. I see this big ripple effect. Okay. So like I said, the problem is that a lot of the transformational leaders that I've dealt with, and including myself as someone who even does like sales, we have a really hard time adopting this sales role in our business. And it's for a ton of different reasons. Some of those reasons are actually money mindset issues, which we're not going to go as much into today because I want to give you this 3 secrets, the 3 secrets that are really going to help you change your attitude from the inside out. Okay. So, like I said, every time you reach a new level, there's going to be some resistance, and I'm going to tell you a quick story before I go on. I think money mindset, the type of money mindset that you have, those are really hidden belief systems that you have about money, really does affect your ability to show up as an elegant, badass sales goddess in your business. It absolutely does. So I remember the first time that I ever made 5 figures in my business. And it was actually really high for me at that time. I made $40,000 in about 6 weeks. And to me, that was mind-blowing. And although obviously I was super excited about it, at the same time, I started feeling a ton of resistance about it. And I started feeling bad about it. And, I was showing up as myself, when I'm really good in sales conversations. And so I was closing business. I was helping people out. But then once I started closing them and I needed to continue, doing programs and things like that, I found myself totally in shock. And I remember having the conversation with Brandon at the time. I was like, there's something wrong with me. It's like I'm depressed. It's like, who am I to make this kind of money? Like, that just doesn't even make sense. Like, I'm teaching something that I'm good at and I'm helping people. So why should I make money with that? And that is the story of how I became completely obsessed with this idea of there's got to be something inside of me that is blocking me. Like, I know in my mind that making money is what I deserve and that it, I understood everything, but somewhere inside of me there was something that was saying, no, you don't deserve this. This isn't normal. This is only going to happen once. Oh, you're going to have to keep hustling. All of those things bubbled up. And so that kind of thing totally affected me when I was showing up as a sales leader. So, I want to talk about, I wanted to tell you that story because you may be able to relate, and that's just to support the fact that at every single level, you are going to find resistance to making money, and at every single level, you are going to find also, you're going to come up across resistance, and you're going to find more and more money mindset issues. So what I want to talk to you about is my goal for you is to become the most elegant sales goddess out there. And I picked those 3 words on purpose, okay? Because you may be asking, like, how can you put the word elegant and sales in the same sentence or right next to each other? And it's really simple. It's because I know that it is totally, totally possible for you to be that. In fact, the only way that I can show up is by believing that I can do that as a salesperson. Sorry, my kids just got home. Hi, Bobby. How was school? Good. I'm on a Facebook Live. Can we talk in a little bit? Thanks. Sorry, guys. Today was first day of school, and it was early dismissal. So my husband was supposed to take them away, but shit happens, right? I don't know why he's here. So in any case, it's absolutely possible for you to be an elegant sales goddess, and I'm going to teach you how to do that today. So this is Nikki. Say hi, Nikki. How was school? Good. All right. Okay. Let me finish up.
Come on, Nikki. Come over here.
So the one thing I want you to know is I totally picked this on purpose, and you need to pick your mindset and your identity on purpose as well. So the first secret that I'm going to share with you is that that you have to be able to pick the identity that you want to show up as, okay? So what does that mean? So, you have to start out with what your goal is. The person that says, oh, I hate sales, oh, I'm just not good at it, you're saying that from a particular identity. And in order for you to move forward in your business, you have to create a whole new identity. And I can go into depth on this, but you have to make sure that you do that on purpose, okay? So here's what I'm talking about, okay? So who do you wish you were? What is your goal? What is your money goal? So let's just say that what you want to accomplish is you want to become a multiple 6-figure woman because you want to make $250,000 in your business. Okay, so let's say that that's what you want to do. So in order to make $250,000, you have to first adopt the identity of a multi 6-figure businesswoman. Okay, so you absolutely have to do that, and you have to do it on person. Because the mindset and the identity of someone that makes $250,000 is very, very different from someone that makes $65,000, okay? Very, very different. So the new normal or the normal for each person is completely mind-boggling. So whatever you want to become, you have to adopt that identity first, and then show up. So I'm going to give you some examples of some identity statements. So here's how you do it first. Before I give you that, the way that you do it is you need to get inspired. You need to create your new identity statement by writing it down, and you have to start it out with I am, okay? And so I know that I've talked to you about this before, but your I am statement is a future-based statement of who you want to become. So it's not necessarily true right now, but it's who you are looking to become. So in this case, the example is you are looking to become a multi-six-figure businesswoman, okay? If that's what you want. So you have to get really clear. You have to get granular on what you want to achieve, okay? So this identity statement needs to feel exciting, and it should feel real to you. It should feel real, but no, let me say that. It should feel real in terms of getting you really excited and like it's a total possibility, but it's gonna feel fake actually. It's gonna feel like, yeah, right. How am I ever, that's totally fake. I'm just lying to myself. So that's okay, because what's happening is you're reprogramming yourself. You're reprogramming the subconscious identity and beliefs and fears that you have inside. So it's okay. Okay, so here's some examples of some I am statements for signing, for becoming an amazing salesperson, okay? So I am a high-end client magnet. I'm a charismatic, high-end client attracting magnet. I'm a powerhouse, high-end client attracting woman who signs on new clients with ease and grace. Okay, I am a coach who easily attracts high-end business women. Okay, so I am a charismatic wisdom guide who easily attracts women who are ready to invest in themselves at the highest level. That's actually mine. So I gave you a few examples. So whatever it is your goal is, identify what that goal is, how much money you want to make, and then ask yourself, as someone, what is the identity of somebody that makes this? So if you want to make $250,000, your identity is that of a multi-six-figure businesswoman. So your statement can be something like, I'm a powerhouse multi-six-figure businesswoman who signs on clients with ease and grace. Okay, so that's just an example. So that's the secret number one. It is in the mindset. And, I love mindset. And I know that you probably love mindset because you're a transformational leader, but I also believe, I deeply, deeply believe that there is even another layer behind mindset, because our mindset comes from our thoughts and identities and beliefs and that kind of thing. But there's even more energy that becomes, that is behind that. So if you're in the selfish path to abundance, we are going to talk about that, which is going to go really, really, really deep. And so there's more where that came from. So, okay, so the next thing that I wanted to share with you is the second secret. And what I want to ask you first is like, now that you have this new identity, what if you actually started showing up as someone who actually attracts high-end clients easily instead of someone who hates sales? So think of it this way. Right now you hate sales, you have a ton of resistance towards it, and that's how you're showing up, right? That's the type of energy that you have. But what if you actually started showing up as someone who actually easily attracts high-end clients instead of someone who hates sales, okay? So that takes me to the second secret. The second secret is create action from the new identity by filtering everything that you do through this statement. And write this statement down, and you can actually even put it in the comments here below so that everybody can see it, because this is important. I want you to write this down, and I want you to treat this as a filter, okay? So the statement is, as someone who attracts high-end clients, and then you insert whatever your new identity statement is. How do I, okay? As someone who easily attracts high-end clients and is a multi-six-figure businesswoman, how do I show up in my conversations? How do I start doing my marketing? How do I start doing my sales? So all of these different questions that come along with sales and learning how to do it in the conversation and following up, you always ask yourself this question. And then that's when you're going to actually start taking action in the sales department from a really elegant energy, okay? For example, as someone who is having a sales conversation with someone else, right? how do you show up into that conversation as a multi-six-figure businesswoman? Because chances are that as someone who makes, $65,000, you're not showing up as powerful as someone who's making $250,000. And the reason why is because, again, you have those two identities. So as the person that you are becoming, how do you show up in that conversation? And I'll tell you, quite frankly, as that person, you're going to start showing up as someone who actually is very relationship centered. And so that's actually my definition of being a sales goddess, is somebody who's actually creating relationships, who shows up in sales conversations by creating relationships, by genuinely caring for others, and by building connections. So those are really, really big. And so if you're in one of my programs, I talk about this a lot. The energy that you show up doing your sales can't be one of being pushy or anything like that. It also can't be someone that is easily walked over or whose time is easily wasted. Okay, so there's a balance. But then again, that's where the elegance and that's where the goddess comes in, right? It's like the balance of learning how to really be, have both sides, being able to show up in your full power, and at the same time being able to be soft and caring and where your energy is totally about connecting with the other individual. Okay, so ultimately my definition of being a sales goddess, an elegant sales goddess, is about being a leader through service and genuinely standing in your value and authority. Okay, so if you can do that, to me, like I said, it's all about, and this is how I teach sales, and I've always taught it this way. It's about connecting with others. It's about being of service. And it, like I said, doesn't mean that you're being a pushover, but it just means that you're curious, okay? So as that person, as someone who is making multi-six figures, and I am following up with someone, for example, I'm confident. I am reaching out to people as if we are friends. So think about the way that you talk to your friends. Let's just say that you want to follow up with a friend about whether you guys are going out to dinner or whatever. You don't get nervous. You don't get like, oh my God, I wonder if she's going to pick up the phone. I wonder if she thinks I'm bugging her. I wonder if she thinks, you don't get weird like that. You're just like, hey girl, what's going on? How are you? So what did you think about Saturday night? So the same energy that you use in friendship with people that you feel totally confident in, that's what an elegant sales goddess does, right? Because you're connecting, you're curious, you're in service, you're sharing. So that's the type of energy that you want to have. And so that's the easiest way to switch your mindset from that of being like, oh, this is a total bother to follow up with these people, instead of, oh, I'm curious how Jennifer's doing. I'm curious how, if Susie actually finished that program. So the other thing that really helps me out is that a lot of people are afraid of rejection. And obviously, we all are. Nobody likes to feel rejected, right? But I have a mindset that when somebody says no, it just means not this or not right now. Okay, so not now or not this. It's not a no forever. So really believing that for me makes me be like, okay, that's cool. No worries, right? So that's the second thing. And so the third secret that I have for you is you have to develop a connection to the word sales. Okay, so the word sales to a lot of people is very triggering. Okay, so I know so many people, especially, I work with a ton of therapists and transformational coaches and healers, and they know that they are good at what they do. They know that they know how to give someone a breakthrough, but when they also know in the back of their mind that doing it is going to make, they're going to have to face some of their own demons, and one of those is sales. So when you understand that, every badass CEO, I call them solidified selfish CEOs, has to make money and is in business to make money, then you become more connected and open to saying, okay, well, as the solidified CEO of my business, as the badass of my business, I am here to make money, and because I'm here to make money, therefore I have to do some sales as well. Okay, so you have to be able to adopt that. And I have a mindset that helps me do that, okay? So my mindset that really helps me do that is that what if making money, here's the thing I'm gonna say before this. One of the things that transformational leaders like yourself and myself struggle with at one point or another is that part of making money. It's like, but I feel yucky being paid for something that I love to do and I know is going to help them, okay? So often you are going to discount yourself, but when you adopt the business mindset that you are in business to make money, it is so much easier to say yes to being the rock star salesperson of your business, okay? So here's the mindset that I love. What if making money meant you were actually honoring God? Okay, I want you to write that down. What if making money actually meant that you were honoring God? So if that were the case, then would you be able to show up and be the elegant, sales goddess? That's my question to you, okay? So that's what I have for you today. Those are the 3 secrets. So if you are looking to up-level your signature offers, organize your unique body of work. If you're looking to organize your content, brand your message, create the perfect sales strategy for yourself, I am actually launching my group program, the Solidified CEO, October 1st. So comment here if you want me to give you more information about that. It's going to be in a group format. And I also made it to where if you really need to up-level your business and you're wondering like, oh my God, I want to do this, but I don't know if I can afford it, definitely talk to me, okay? So I'm super, super, super excited. Also, next Thursday, the 12th, I'm actually hosting an event, and it's called Triple Your Income in 90 Days or Less, okay? So I actually have my amazing friend, Bridget Irby, who is flying in from Texas, and she's gonna be sharing some of her amazing, amazing wisdom. So those 2 things, if you're interested in the group coaching program, let me know, and I will give you some more information about that, and or just come to the event too. I can tell you about that there. So that's pretty much it, okay? So what I'd love to do now is I'd love to answer any of your questions because I see a lot of you guys are on here. So let's see. Hi, Suzanne Elizabeth. Hi, Eleanor. Jamie Miller, Lisa Marie, hello. So if you guys have any questions, hi, Lisa Marie. Hi, Tracy. So Tracy said something and join. I want to serve my clients at my highest level, and that means being paid at my highest level. Absolutely. Please share Solidify program info. Yes, I will. I will definitely share that with you guys. So I am starting to get better and better at making these a little bit shorter. I want to keep them under 30 minutes. Oh, my hair got messed up. So that's it, ladies. If you have any questions about my the group program for October 1st, definitely let me know. I will connect with you personally and go out there and be the badass, elegant sales goddess that you were born to be, because you have to be that. Because remember, making money is actually honoring God. So how cool is that? All right. So I will see you guys then. I'm going to go get some snacks for the kids. Peace.